strap, kicking the door, more hardcore, rocking out like it's 94. Let's turn up the radio, turn off those stupid singing shows. I know where we need to go, back to the shack.
Welcome everyone back to the Geek Show. We have been away for a little bit, which I know we've said we're going to do season. I've been kind of under the weather a little bit, so that right there will give us a reason not to literally be back for a little bit. So everybody, what is up out there in the world? 'Cause the world is a vampire that drifts away. Okay, anyways. A little bit of a long week. Let's see. Before we jump into this, 5 days, everyone. 5 days till we, the Geek Show, well, I will be volunteering, and we'll be there to do some interviews and talk to some people too, possibly, for the Walker Stalker Con in Atlanta, Georgia. Walker Stalker Con. Walker Stalker Con. Walker Stalker Con. Sorry. So there's a lot of stuff that's been going on since we've been away. Ebola. This Ebola stuff. Oh my God. I don't even want to get started on this. I work with a guy who thinks it's a conspiracy that Ebola is in the United States. And it's funny that people honestly think that. Shit happens. But it was only one case. The guy's dead. My prayers go out to that family, but we need to watch our airports. We should have been watching them in the first place since 9/11. So, Ebola is something now we gotta watch out for at the airport. The airport is the most unsafest place in the world. And y'all wonder why the geek doesn't fly? He drives everywhere. This is why. If I'm gonna have to go out of the country, I'm gonna take a boat. Just because I don't want to fly. Ghostbusters, ladies and gentlemen. The director of it, the new director, is the guy that did Bridesmaids and Freaks and Geeks. He's a very good director. It's not actually a remake. It's going to be a reboot. And I'm looking forward to it now because there's going to be some girl characters. It's a whole new story. It's them trying to reboot the series, and a lot of people get butthurt over this. But you know what? They do the same thing with comic books, everybody. They do the same thing with TV shows, and nobody gets butthurt over that. So please, everybody, let it go for 5 seconds. Let it go and give this a chance. That's like Ben Affleck as Batman. You know what? I was the most heinous critic, but you know what? Let's give him a chance. Because you know what? We all were a critic when Heath Ledger was announced as a Joker. And guess what? He knocked it out of the park. And that's my honest opinion on that. Oh my gosh. Like I said, a lot of crazy stuff. We know that, the late actor Robin Williams, Jan Hooks, famous person from Saturday Night Live, just passed away recently. My prayers go out to them. Joan Rivers. A lot of deaths lately. Insane. Let's see. What is something huge that has happened? We have been out. Alien Isolation came out. We have been playing it. It is freaking scary as hell. Because you know what? You'll be playing it. The music start getting high pitch. It's gonna go boom 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 boom. Your heart's gonna be going boom 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 boom. And you know what? The next thing you know, you're gonna go ah! Because that's what kind of little bitch you're gonna be. And you know what? I did it, so I can't say nothing about it. But you know what? If you want something to get your heart going and you want to have your heart beating, play Alien Isolation. I promise you will not be disappointed. And you know what? It is not like the other Alien games. And if you think it is and you're comparing it to it, you're an idiot. Give it a try. Give any game one shot, one chance. Because you know what? You sit there and you compare it to something else, you're gonna be a loser for the rest of your life because you know what? Think about this. Batman. If you would have never gave Batman a chance, the new Arkham games, you would have probably never liked it because you would have compared it to every other Batman game. And that's how everything is. Give something a chance. Don't trash it, people. That's like Hyrule Warriors. Don't trash it. Do not trash that game. It is an amazing game. And people are trashing it because they do not know better. And it's because people are so up their own ass. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am the geek. As you know, as you can hear, Special G is not here this week. But he will be with me, hopefully in Atlanta, when we're up there filming. If not, it'll be me. I'll probably be more round up than ever because the blood will be pumping, the adrenaline will be going. And you know what? Everything is amazing this week. Because guess what premieres tomorrow night? The Walking Dead TV show, Season 5. Season 5. Cannot wait. The Flash premiered this week. Amazing! Oh my god, really amazing. So amazed by it. Gotham still running hot. South Park premiered. Amazing premieres. These last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, amazing shows. I tell you, movie wise, nothing really has came out movie wise that I can honestly, to God, say it's been good. I've had people tell me Equalizer is good, but I haven't went and seen it. But I mean, it's just nothing's really appealed to me. So I'm still waiting on Dumb and Dumber 2. That's probably what my next big movie will be. Just watched how Million Ways to Die in the West with Sam Fallen. Oh my god, that is so freaking funny. Go rent it. Go buy it. I promise you, won't be disappointed. Promise on that. Let's see what else we gotta touch on today. Deadpool, the good movie. Talking about having some crossovers from the X-Men universe. Don't know how I feel about that, but we'll see over time. You know, I'm not gonna get butthurt over it. Go to Twitter and complain about it either. WWE's last couple of weeks been kind of interesting, especially with the return of The Rock. That was unexpected. Because, if you smell what The Rock is cooking. Because I guarantee you did Monday night when he laid, let's smack it down all over Rusev's candy ass. Wyatt family, they're repackaging them. So far, it looks kind of interesting. I think it's going to be the split of the Wyatt family, though, the way they are repackaging them. We'll see when it happens. Brock Lesnar not scheduled to wrestle again to Royal Rumble. How do you feel about that? Well, I'll tell you how I feel right now. I'm alright with it. Because, he's going to lose it eventually. So, when he loses it, it gives a chance for these other superstars and other people to shine. I feel like WWE's, trying to do something since, they're going to have, the low right now superstars just because, one, Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan. I just found out a couple days ago Kane's injured. He's been wrestling injured, so that tells you why he hasn't had any amazing high class matches. Let's see. Michael Elgin from Ring of Honor officially quit Ring of Honor wrestling this weekend. Not surprised, to be honest. On that note, let's see. else that needs to be confronted or talked about today that has Harry? All the updates for Destiny have came out. Hockey season started, and the MLB playoffs are into the final four teams. So next week will be. Should we talk about the World Series for the next 2 weeks after that? Basketball season's also starting this week. All I gotta say is go Preds, go Grizzlies. And football, nothing big's been going on except our Tennessee Titans here in Tennessee have been sucking, and that's nothing unusual because we usually do suck. We are the probably worst team in the NFL every year because we are awful. And if you live here in Tennessee and you have a problem with that, suck it. That's all I can say. I mean, we suck. So if you don't think we suck, you can kiss my ass and suck my dick because honestly, who gives a fuck? Because we suck. We are not going to go to the playoffs. We're not going to win any big games. And the problem with that is nobody fucking cares. Nobody gives a damn. Nobody gives a shit. Because you know what? Because all they care about, the owner, is people come to the games. They make money. That's all they care about. It's about money. Get us better players. Let us win a freaking championship. But they don't care. Smash Brothers released, everybody, for the DS. I haven't got to play it yet. I'm hoping to get to maybe sample it a little bit tonight. But I did get my Yoshi GameCube controller that's made for Smash Brothers. Did get that. I'm pretty freaking excited that I got that, actually. If you haven't gotten yours and you pre-ordered it, go to your GameStop. They might have it for you. And if not, and you complain that, hey, the geek got his early. Well, you know what? I'm the geek, and you know what? I happen to actually do get stuff early sometimes. So if you have a problem with that too, yeah, who cares? I'm in a good mood today. Can't y'all tell? I am like in the best mood in the world. Let's see. Woke up this morning. My left testicle is a little swollen. Nah, I'm just kidding. It wasn't. Let's see. Anything else? Nothing else is really happening. I mean, besides, supposedly everyone's afraid that we're going to die from this Ebola. Again, I'm going to get back on this because Ebola is something that is not going to kill us unless people are stupid enough to go roll around on somebody who has it. I mean, there's more stuff out there that's more deadlier that could kill us than Ebola. And people don't do it. People don't go out there and go, Ebola! People were panicking over nothing, I feel like. So I don't know. I don't know. But I'm a little hyped up today. And like I said, G's not here this week. Special G is not here. Special G's actually been staying with me to help out because I'm trying to. He lives in Shelbyville, Tennessee. If you don't know what Shelbyville, Tennessee is, it's a little fucking hole in the ground. It's a little bitty place that's a little hole in the ground, and there's nothing there except a fucking horse show. A goddamn horse show. That's all that's there. And you know what? People go from all over the world to watch this fucking horse show. And it's stupid as fuck. And it makes so much goddamn money because people want to put money into something without abusing god fucking horses. And I don't like it. I don't like it because it's animal abuse. Yes, the geek is all about animals not getting hurt. So, surprising probably. But I don't want to see an animal get hurt. I don't want to see an animal get abused. But Shelbyville is a little fucking hole in the ground. It's nothing. There's nothing there except a horse show and Tyson's. Tyson's plant is there. And Tyson's, they're so fucking nasty. They dump shit in our fucking water system there in Shelbyville. Which that's why I got out of there. And there's no telling what gets dropped here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And they're a freaking area. But on that part, he came up here because there's more jobs up here. Well, he's been here probably a month now, and still hasn't found a job. supposedly out looking every day. You know what? I moved up here. I got a job in less than 2 days. 2 days, people. 2 days. I got a job. And it's been a month. What's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? It's laziness, people. Pure laziness. And that is what is wrong with everybody these days. It's not just I'm not pointing out anybody. I'm not saying that is the problem with our country this day. We are a lazy country. We are a fast food nation. I guarantee you the home cooked meal by the year 2030 will be something of the past. Everything will be now, microwave this, oven this, not home cooked. I guarantee you, because we are a fast food nation. And I know that. Because I can watch people when I go into a corporational store like Walmart, whoop-de-doo, fucking Walmart, that runs everything all over the goddamn world, but it's got to be so fucking fast. But you know what? The time that they are short-handed and people can't do that, the self-checkout lines will get really filled, and then these other lines will get long, and there'll be people going, behind you the whole time, because you happen to have a lot of stuff, or you're talking. And you know what? People, calm down these days. Calm down. Because you know what? That's the problem. Yes. And I'm a geek. I sit here, I play card games, I do video games. You know what? I had to learn patience over my life. And you know what? I think geeks are probably the most patient people out there. And you know what? I'm speaking to this. We are more patient. And you know what? We are probably the most people to live off ramen noodles. We cook noodles. We cook ramen noodles 90% of the time. So you know what? Geeks are always going to learn how to cook because you know what? They don't want to leave their video game too long, so they're going to cook. That's what's going to wind up saving food, is everyone's going to become geeks eventually, I hope. I hope that happens, because that way the freaking art of cooking won't go away. But if the opposite happens, we'll become a freaking lazy nation. I guarantee you, run. At least go out and run. Go out and jog. Go do something physical. Even if it's at work and it's physical, you're doing something. I guarantee you, if you are lazy, you're never going to succeed at nothing in your life. And that's the thing. People who are lazy wind up being nothing. I guarantee you. I don't know if it's in any other states, and it probably is. But I guarantee you, I go around Murfreesboro, I see people on streets begging for money. And you know what? They actually make freaking bankroll. I'll guarantee you, I worked at a store. This one woman, she was homeless. She said she was homeless at least. But, I mean, that's what she acted like, homeless. She dressed it and everything. She went and held out a sign. But when she came into our store, she had a bankroll. I'm talking about a pocket full of hundreds, tens, 20s, 30s. Not 30s. There's no fucking thing as 30s. 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, hundreds. She had bankroll. And the thing was, I asked her one day, she begging for money. She made almost $800 to $600, $800 a day. And you know what? That's pure fucking laziness. That's laziness because she don't want to go work for it. She wants to beg the working man for money. And that's pure fucking laziness. Why do we have to do that? Why in the fucking world is these people got to be like that? And I'm rambling, and I guarantee you, probably no one's going to listen to this podcast because I'm rambling like always. But you know what? This needs to be out there so people can hear this because we are a nation that needs to grow up. I'm not talking nothing about our country bad, so people don't say I'm saying nothing bad. It's just the concept of the laziness. Now, I guarantee you, I'm not saying everybody's lazy, because that is not true in any way, shape, or form. But there is laziness out there. I see it every day. Now, our country would run so much better if we didn't have that laziness. Because that laziness is why we have to pay high taxes. It's why our country's in debt. It's why we had to come up with a healthcare system that everyone has to have it now. It's because of pure laziness. And I mean, people, just please do something. Even if it's go jog, go work, make money, do something. Don't sit at home. Because those people, you're just rotting your life away. You're not doing nothing. You're never going to be nothing. And I mean, if someone takes offense to this, please don't. And I don't want people to think I'm down in special G either. I'm not in any way, shape, or form. It's just there's a time and place for everything. There's a time and place for everything. There's a time to work. There's a time to grow up. There's a time to be a man, to be a woman. Then then there's your downtime. There's time that you can actually enjoy stuff. That's not laziness. That's relaxing. But you need to support yourself. If you have a family, you need to support your family. It's not. This is not an era to be laziness no more. Because literally look at the unemployment rate in the country. It is awful. It is really bad. And 90% of that is because, yeah, the job market was bad. Okay, I'll admit that. It was bad. But it's gotten better. Literally, there's jobs out there. And I literally hear all the time, places hiring. There's always places opening up. But the thing is, when it was bad, people got used of sitting at home and drawing a paycheck. If it was unemployment, or it was just sitting at home and not doing nothing. That laziness sit in. It's time to get up, everybody. It's time to wake up. It's time to snap out of this freaking reality of laziness and get to work. Become a country again. Let's get this going. Let's get this unemployment rate down, everybody. I guarantee you, if you went out for 3 days and walked to every business, even if it was McDonald's flipping burgers, I guarantee you'll find something. And you know what? As long as it's a job, you'll find something better. Until something else better come along. And there's people who are proud and go, well, I don't want to grab the first thing that comes out there. What happens if that never happens? And then, you don't have a job. It happens, everybody. Stuff will slip away from you. This is the opportunity and the time now to make something of yourselves and do it. America, literally, this is the time to do something. And I know I'm sounding a little political here, and I know I'm sounding a little contradicting, but, this is our time, people. This is our time. And I kind of wanted to touch on some of that stuff today. I had to get that off my chest, actually. I feel a lot better now. And the good thing about this podcast is for me to get the bullshit off my brain every week. Literally, it makes me feel better sometimes. I don't know, like I said, how many people actually listen to this. But literally, thank you, everybody. For listening to the show, supporting the show every week. Hey, everyone, add us on Facebook. It is The Geek Show at Facebook. Add us on Twitter at Saved by the Geek, which will be also under The Geek Show. Just add us. I promise you enjoy some of the stuff that we're going to add on there this week. From Walker Stalker Con. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Please tune into our episode next week when we're in Atlanta. The ATL. ATL. So, thank you everybody for tuning in. And please, please remember, travel safe, always wear your seatbelt, and geek on. Thank you everybody, and have a good night.